Also Professor Dr. Lutfi, the head of the department, and also we are always proud of our students and our colleagues in the department, our students. Because, I mean, we are here because of our students. So I don't want to just to talk a lot because you know all these things, and then in this session we have 5 presentations, and every student or every presenter will be given 15 minutes, and then we have 15 minutes for discussion and questions. So thank you for being here. And then the first presentation, our first presenter is going to be Rowan Al-Maghrabi. She is going to talk about oppression of women in modern time. And Rowan is an example of a student who is a perfect student. So I mean, I hope that you will enjoy her presentation. Thank you.
I was first introduced to feminism, an introduction to literature with Pronouncing by Merge Percy. It's called Barbadol. This girl child was born as Egypt and presented those that did feet and maintained G's tools and irons and read lipsticks the color of cherry candy. Then in the magic of puberty, a classmate said, "You have a big nose and fat legs." She was healthy, tested intelligent, possessed strong arms and back, abundant sexual drive, and manual dexterity. She went to and fro apologizing. Everyone saw a fat nose and thick legs. She was obliged to play coy, resorted to common hearty, exercise diet, smile, and wheel. Her good nature wore out like a phantom.
So they would just be translators, and that was their contribution. Other usage of translation was a political instrument, where they were contributing in standing with movements of vulnerable categories of people that were slavery. Then, when women started to stand up for themselves and speak out during the feminist movement, speeches, novels, and all sorts of texts were produced supporting this movement. And this way, by this way, it was a matter of transferring such ideas and thoughts between cultures and different people. Okay, and therefore, translation also offered an extra contribution in spreading the feminist ideology. Therefore, the study of feminist translation studies appears. Feminist translation studies is a study that concerns with analyzing the techniques and methods translating such texts, and it is really important to point out that such studies flourished and originated in Canada. After these studies appear, scholars had some ideas on describing such translation. Some would call it a manipulator or a rewriter, and sometimes it would be called ideologically correcting the text to deliver, of course, some feminist beliefs. There were several strategies and techniques used to translate such texts. They were supplementing, prefacing, and footnoting, hijacking. I would elaborate more, but unfortunately I'm running out of time. Packaging and framing also.
Because violence can have short-term and long-term consequences and effects. Fatima Badr, the third presenter, is going to talk about short and long-term effects of violence against women. So Fatima, the floor is yours. You're using the presentation? Okay.
First of all, I would like to thank all of you for this gathering. Okay. I will talk about short and long-term effects of violence against women. It will be like more medical than linguistic subject. First of all,
Why did I choose this topic? I chose to talk about this topic, hoping that anyone notices these effects and a woman will help her, because most women who experience violence in their lives, especially in our society, are afraid to talk about it.
So the fourth presenter is Shahid Shdefat, Madam A student, and she's going to present.
Shahid Shdefat is my name, and I'm fourth year translation student. Today, I'm not here only as a woman, but I'm here as one of the UN Women members, also as a feminist. Because I'm wise, smart, beautiful, and a powerful woman, I know exactly from where I will start. The story actually began before, I think, when I was 7 years old. When I was 7 years old, because I have a curly hair, beautiful curly hair, the boys and the kids in my village started to call me Kusha. It's fun, isn't it? So I decided to wear hijab, not for religious reason, but because I have a curly hair. After that, when I go to high school, they started to call me Soda, because I have a burnt skin.
Thank you so much, and I mean this happens everywhere, and as Wally said it this morning, that this is kind of universal thing, international thing. Thank you so much for your very brief and I would say sincere presentation, because words they started from your heart. Thank you. So our last presenter is going to be Majda Mashagba, and she's going to present about gender-based violence against refugees.
Good day to you all. I'm Majda, a third-year student of English language and literature. I'll start it by raising my voice as a woman and a supporter of refugees by saying, I'm not an object, not a label, not a passing mere word, not a derogatory term heard either. I'm simply a human being, same as you, made of flesh and bone. Yes, I'm a woman and a refugee. And to some, this may seem as a problem, but that won't break me down. Refugees, especially women and girls, face a lot of problems, and one of which is the hardest to detect is gender-based violence.
Thank you, Majda, for your excellent presentation, and thank you for all presenters. Now we have 15 minutes for questions. We'll start the questions session.
Hi. My question is going to be directed to my colleague. No, not you, the one next to you. Fatima? Yeah. Yeah. So you said something about psychological violence, and you said a phrase, women are very sensitive to etc. Why did you stereotype something like that? Like, that's one of the major issues against women. It's also included in stereotypes. So why would you say that women are very sensitive?
Okay. Women are very sensitive in their, they are very sensitive in every way. It is in their nature. And we all know that.
Yeah, thank you very much for giving me just the pleasure of being here and talking about this sensitive topic. The girl's question over there is extremely significant, and she is totally right. It would be very wrong, actually, to stereotype women as sensitive, first of all. Second, it would be more dangerous to deprive men of senses. Senses do not have any gender at all. That's what I think. But for the sake of that, on the one hand, on the other hand, I have actually just a personal opinion on the topic discussed today. I believe that myths are made by just articulating fallacy and leaving it just open or unquestioned and all. That's to say, the crowd or the mass would just take it for granted. So talking about violence from a gender perspective, as I believe, and hopefully I'm wrong, is totally wrong. Because violence is practiced against humans regardless of their gender. That's what I believe in. Second, if the UN or any international institution is defining or to using any topic like violence as being targeting against or targeting a certain sort of gender or category of humans, this does not necessarily imply that we should take that for granted, actually. We here in Jordan, as well as in the sort of countries classified as part of the third world, if not the 10th actually, we are the colonized. So what the colonizer is saying does not necessarily apply to what we are living or to the experiences we have here. So it's good and wise sometimes to pause for a second before starting parroting what others are saying and just say, does that apply to our case?
Yeah, I mean, Dr. Naim. I mean, yeah, Dr. Lutfi saying that we give the students, but also, yeah, I mean, professors, I mean, go ahead, Dr. Naim.
A question for the students who are preparing here. Mona, do you think that choosing different texts for translation, one written by a man, translated by a man, and he is a son, another text for Sharawi, she is a female, and her book is translated by a female, and then you want to come to a conclusion that feminist translation is different, or a female translator is different than a male translator? Do you think your conclusion?
First, it is really it's not a finalized result because, as I said, it's an ongoing study. But mainly, since what I found so far and wanted to point out was that the feminist translator tended to manipulate the text, rather than the male would just.
I believe you should have chosen the same text, and then you would come to a better conclusion.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very good feedback. I really appreciate it.
الجلسة الأولى حكى الدكتور فواز والدكتور الزكي عن اسمها أنا فيكي إنه يا ريت في المرات القادمة نحكي عن الاتشيفمنتس، نحكي عن الاتشيفمنتس للومن أو الليل. أنا بعتقد إنه الاتشيفمنتس المرأة تجاوزت هذا الاتشيفمنتس أوفر. بعتقد إنه نتكلم عن ما تجاوزت المرأة من إنجازات، لأنه الإنجازات في الحقوق اللي وصلتها المرأة بعتقد إنه to some or to a great extent with excuse, it's enough. We are living in a conservative society. إحنا مجتمع أردني. إحنا لا يجوز أن نقارن المرأة الأردنية، أنا بحكي عن المرأة في الكونتكست في الأردن يعني. ما لا يجوز أن تقارن زوجتي أو والدتي أو أختي بالمرأة الأمريكية أو الغربية. في الغرب في يعني totally similarities باستثناء شغلتين according to my information يعني اللي هم البريجنانسي واللاكتيشن فقط حسب علمي، اللي هي الرضاعة والحمل ما يفرق المرأة الأمريكية عن الرجل في أمريكا، وما تبقى واللي عاش في أمريكا 50-50 between the couples. سوسيولوجيكاليا الأسرة تطور أو مرت أحكي سوسيولوجيكيا المرأة أو الأسرة مرت في مراحل. المرحلة الأولى نحكي عنها اللي هي مرحلة الأمومة، المرأة اللي مكان كنترولر أو الفاميلي. بعدها تطور التاريخ نحكي عن مرحلة اللي هي الباتري، مرحلة الأبوة. المرحلة الحديثة بسموها الاندبندنت اللي هي البيريود، يعني اللي بيدعوا فيها إنه قائمة على الديمقراطية والحوار و إلى آخره. إذا حطينا يعني فترة زمنية نسبية بين المرحلة الأولى والثانية نسبيا أو ضمنيا 100 سنة، يعني 50 للمرحلة الثانية، خلينا نضيف 25 سنة للمرحلة حتى نصل أو to be close to the first period. أكثر يعني هو المطالبة في حقوق المرأة over. I think يعني it's يعني we have to give the points about this subject.
يعطيك العافية. أنا كنت سبيكر بس باسمي بيسام برجع بذكر وكنت عم بحكي بالجلسة اللي قبل. بدي هو كالتالي. الفكرة مش بفكرة إنه لازم نعمل نسوية ولا الفكرة إنه there's a universal model that we need to like inherit or adopt in Jordan or any of this. Last year in 2017, universities in Jordan, if you're talking about Jordan, universities in Jordan had 50% of women. They're getting educated. I mean, right? Do you know how many women are going into labor market? Do you know how many women want to work and they can't work? Do you know the percentage of women participating in the labor market in Jordan? It's 12.6 for the same year. Where are these women? It's not safe for them to go work. It's not safe for them to go take transportation because it's not safe. It's not physically safe, it's not psychologically safe. I'm already shaken because of what you said. Because it doesn't at all. It's because you keep saying that freedom is adapted kind of like it's an imperial kind of concept. Because it's not. Freedom is a human being. It's not the UN. I'm against the UN. I've never applied for the UN. That's my no. You spoke. So sorry, apologies. But here's the thing. Like I did my studies right here in Yarmouk universities, and I have professors who believed in me. I was talking about how I studied how we are socially constructed. We are a combination of what society wants us to be. Oh my God, I'm already shaking. Yani, like it's because this kind of mentality, there are men who are very violent and they think it's okay to be violent. They don't understand what is violence. They do not understand what harassment is.
I think that Dr. Abdullah is fine with this. He supports you, but I mean he's asking not to exaggerate.
Doctor, I'm sorry, I cannot answer you in Arabic, but I feel offended because every single woman here has not the same rights, practically speaking. Yeah, from Spain. And I don't have the same rights that men in Spain either. So it's a problem globally speaking. But the thing is, like, if we are here not to support each other, and women are not sensitive from nature, we have been taught to be sensitive. But that's a social indoctrination, as men have been taught to be violent, strong, powerful. So we are seeking for power. We are. But that power is called equality.
Do you think that we are, as a men, unsensitive? Only the sensitivity for you? Only?
Okay, we can finish this. We can finish this discussion after the second session. Thank you so much for this wonderful discussion. Thank you so much for the presenters. Thank you for being here and supporting us. Thank you for our colleagues from Translation Department. And thank you for all the students, ladies. You are nice, you are beautiful, you are powerful. Believe in yourselves, be yourselves. But remember that all the way you have rights and you have responsibilities. Thank you so much. We move now to the second session, to the third session, which is going to be religious. Thank you so much.